Today you join me down Berners Hall, the famous Berners Hall, and I am absolutely buzzing. It's a ParkerBaits social. The sun is out and the temperature has gone through the roof over the duration of the last couple of days, if I'm honest with you. So everything is absolutely bob on. Prep for the ParkerBaits social on Berners Hall, and we've just got all of our balls together. 1 to 24 is it this time? 1 to 24. Obviously this is going to be slightly different because why is it going to be slightly different? We're going to do a watercraft draw. So people have got an opportunity to walk around the lake, see what's going on, observe the water, lock onto the water, as we say at the ParkerBaits YouTube channel. Yeah, looking forward to the next couple of days. I'm absolutely buzzing for it. I was up here last weekend. Do you know what? What I'll do is, Stevie boy, take it away and give us a little bit of a show of what happened last weekend. That is a banger.
That's a sick fish, man. Two-tone, pink face, moon scale. That's a lovely one. Lovely jubbly.
So as you can see, last weekend was quite eventful. Team managed to nick a banger. Obviously I managed to nick a little one. There was a handful of fish out. It was fishing really hard, but nicking one in them conditions was a win-win. So there it is. That's the update. I'll see you in a bit.
I'm excited. I've pulled peg 19, I believe, right in the far corner, and the wind's blowing lovely in there. And I've been told a couple of spots where the fish have been coming out. I know a lot of the big ones are due, like I said earlier, Eric's is due. So hopefully they're sitting up in that corner waiting for my name is Isaac to be holding them. And I'm sure there's going to be some clips of that during this video.
Hi, my name is Isaac.
I'm going to not put too much bait in to start with. I've already seen a couple of fish moving in the area, so I'll probably start with a couple of PVA bags and maybe one out on a zig. Yeah, ease way in gently, I think. Yeah, I'm going to put one out on a zig and the other, have a couple on bottom bait, see what happens.
We're in peg 22, I believe. Wasn't my first choice. Probably say 1, 2, that sort of area. But while sitting here setting up, I've seen a fish show out there, so I'm pretty confident. I've got 24 wraps in here. I've got my nice new bobbins and I've got all the bait that I need, so we're going to make it happen. And I'm sure, well, I'm not going to say I'm sure, but you might see me with a fish this video, hopefully, maybe, please. Yes!
Yeah, so lucky to pull number 5 out the draw, so it's a watercraft draw, and I managed to pick peg 1, which is fish out to 29 wraps. I'm very happy with it, really excited. I've already seen one show already, probably about 25 wraps out, fishing directly in front of the opposite bivvy. So yeah, really excited, and going to be using probably solid bags to start off with, fish for a bite, and then if we get one, then we put a bit more bait in and try and get a few more. So fingers crossed.
Come out second in the draw, even though that I was last one to pick a ball out of the bag, second from last.
Where you go?
2.
Of course you are.
Get in there. So I've gone for peg 2, probably my first choice on the lake. Just sending the boat out now, solid bag on there. OG Fish mini mix with a pink magic bean, 12 miller. So I'm just sending the boat out there now. I haven't wrapped it up, so probably sending that out about 25 wraps-ish, 25, 26. I'm just going to drop 3 on the spot at the moment, all on solid bags. One with a pink 12mm magic bean, OG Fish. One with a yellow and one with a showcase purple mulberry. And I'm probably going to have 2 towards the back of the island where you can see my boat now. And the third one, I'm probably just going to hit it straight out in front of me. Just see what happens. Probably leave that out there for a few hours until midday, just until I get all set up and sorted. And then I'll keep an eye on the water. If I see any fish showing, then I will think about moving some rods over.
It's a bit different to the other socials, being a watercraft draw. I picked ball 4, so I got the 4th choice. First choice would have been peg 3, what Nick got. But other than that, I picked peg 4, I'm happy with it. Open water, main body of the lake. More than likely, I'll probably be going in first of all with a fish wafter and magic beans.
We pulled out ball 22, which wasn't the best out of 24, to be honest, but we ended up in peg 7, I think we're in. But I've been told a lot of the big fish do come out of this side of the lake, so hopefully that will work for me. Mix-wise, I've got some sexy spod mix, some chili, hemp and Taylor twists, boilies, and of course mini mix pellet, because I just fish mini mix wherever I go. I've got a bait boat, which I think is a bit of an advantage because I know a lot of people are going to be casting. So I'm hoping if they're all casting over that area of the lake, it'll push them down to my end. So I'll just glide the bait boat out, drop them stealthily, and hopefully the fish will come onto them.
So the draw wasn't the best, come out 23rd out of 24 anglers, so kind of knew what was coming my way and drew peg 9 in the end, right down the other end. However, I know that I am still pretty optimistic. This end does have form for the big uns, not necessarily a haul of fish or catching loads, but it does have form for big uns, so I'm still holding out all hope. I think I'm just going to go in with a soft and slow approach. Hopefully we see one show and we can stick a bag on its head. If not, I think we're just going to roam a couple of bags about for today, and then if nothing happens going into tonight, we'll find a spot and maybe put a little bit of bait out in hope that something turns up overnight or in the morning.
Well, if anybody was going to do it, Lou was going to do it, and he's in already. So peg 2 this is, and I watched him get his rod out. He's probably had his rods out, I don't know, not even an hour, and he's had a run, so fair play to him. What I'll do is I'll link his YouTube at the top of the screen right now. Good friend of mine, been with ParkerBaits since nearly day dot, to be honest with you, and yeah, definitely output us on the map. Mr. Lewis Smith. Boy. Come on, brother. Right, well, I'm going to let him get on, do his thing, so I don't want to put him off. Not only the first fish for him on this session, but the first fish as a general. So, yeah, fingers crossed for me. Come on the ParkerBaits, and come on the Nosser Pigs. Oh, and there's his missus. Yes! So considering the lake is only... Did ya? Yeah, well in, mate. So again, he's just said about not putting much bait out, and he's made it happen. I said I wouldn't fit it in if it was me. It's been hard fishing the last duration of the last week. I think only about 5 fish have come out. So to have one in the first hour on the ParkerBaits social. Get up there, boy. First one. Well done, mate. Well done. Peg 2. First fish. Get up there.
Right, it hasn't taken long at all. I've had liners on the left-hander, then to the right-hander, and then half an hour later, the middle bust off with this scaly 17 pound. Not the biggest of fish, but I'm more than happy with this one to start the session off. Rod's been out no longer than an hour. Hopefully it carries on. And there's the other side. Absolute corker. One for the future, that's for sure. I've literally just shipped that boat back out with exactly the same again, got another pink magic bean in a solid bag, and it hasn't been 10-15 minutes. And the same rod, the middle rod, is belted off again. So I think that says stick 2 rods on it. This one feels like a better fish as well. Holding ground, slow moving. Hopefully this one's a 30 pounder. If them boys keep coming, mate, this is going to be absolute mental. This is going to be carnage. Number 2. Gets in there. That's too hot. And there it is, another one of the stockies, 17.5 pound. And it's on the same rod. The rod was out no longer than 10 minutes. Pull it back out on the spot. Ben come over to my swim and I said to him, That's going to go again in a minute. But another stocky, but where there's stockies, there's more fish.
Go on, Luke.
Well, there it is. And this one on the right hand rod, another spot, 33 pound, 8 ounces, an absolute belter of a mirror.
Mate, this side is just as nice as well. We've definitely got to show the other side, but Lou, well done, mate. And he's having it. What's fish number 3?
Fish number 3, yeah.
Get up there.
Come on.
And another BERNERS banger. So there it is, there's the other side. Who's absolute banger, to be arguably the better side of the fish. They're both
100%.
sides of absolute banger, but that is just un-bloody believable. ParkerBaits Social, BERNERS Hall Fisheries, Lewis Smith. Get up there.
Come on the carp.
It's getting to that time of evening now, as you probably can see behind me. As it's getting darker, and I think the time's probably getting to about 7 now. I've been trusted with the cooking. I'm cooking up some burgers for everyone. I'm going to apologise in advance. So if HQ's down for a week, you know why. But so as I said, it's getting to that time of evening. These burgers are looking all right. I'm not going to have one personally, so I'll let everyone else try.
So
But,
all right being a key word, and also he just stated that he wasn't going to have one personally, so that's not a good sign. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm letting everyone else enjoy the burgers. There's only 8 available, so I've got my own food, so that's all I worry about. Little microwave meal that'll keep me happy. But so hopefully there's going to be more updates during the night of some Nosser pigs, but just keep in mind we have got some gorgeous little burgers cooking. Let's take them off quickly.
Oh, look at that.
Look at them.
Look at that.
And I'm going to treat everyone. I've got a bottle of ketchup, of course I do. I've got a couple fruit shoots, and I'm going to toast the buns for everyone. So come on then, Nossers.
My name is Isaac. So, of course he is, Mr. T, Mr. 40's turned up late yesterday, flicked his rods out. Didn't come out where he wanted to in the draw, but happy nevertheless, and he's made it happen. So, and it's a carp. I've been showing this morning, sort of in front of him, peg 1, 2, all around this middle bowl. And now he's finally made it happen. Hey, so he turns up late and he makes it happen again. 27.8T, how'd you catch it?
Yeah, this one was on just a pop up by itself, this one. So,
Nice.
but this one will go off, I'm happy with that.
Overbait?
No, this was probably half of the bait, I would say, probably.
Love that, mate. Absolutely smashed it. Nice, another BERNERS banger. Ben Lambert's in, so we're going to pop round, but we'll quickly show you the other side, then we'll get this one back. So there it is, there's the other side. And hopefully the first of many, T.
Yeah, you know, boy.
You were up here last weekend, mate, weren't you, Nick one?
Yeah, I had a banger last weekend. Boy, happy with that one, boy. Absolutely buzzing with that one.
Oh, Mr. Lacklassie. He's in, boy, just down from Ben. I've just come round to obviously get some video of Ben. It's just started raining. And Jim's like, I'm in. He's in again, boy.
Last one then? No, I'm guessing.
Oh, get in there, boy.
Nice fish. 37.
Oh, is it under?
I can't see from this angle.
Is it under?
No, mate, it's not under. It's
38
like,
bang on.
mate,
Just a tadging
And
under
that's
38.
this thing's been done, yeah?
just
Thing's-
under 38.
Yes! Get up!
Go on, Benny boy. So what happened then, mate? Talk to me.
So, yesterday evening, dropped the rods back slightly on solid bags, and yeah, landed this absolute unit this morning, just under 38 pound, new PB for me. And the Magic Bangs have done it again. So, yeah, over the moon. That's why we come to BERNERS and yeah, catching scaly bangers like this. Unreal.
Yeah, it's up there, mate. We'll show you the other side.
And there is the other side. Absolutely unreal carp. Proper scaly. This is probably the better side, I'd say, other than the water on its face. But yeah, unreal.
Get up.
Think it was going to happen, mate, so I'd really let them know.
Yeah.
Right, just released releasing this absolutely stunning carp. I'm over the moon, just under 38 pounds. Yeah, slip it back,
So here he is, old Jimbo, Mr. Lassie, and he's done it.
Got one.
We don't know the weight of it yet, but it doesn't matter, mate, does it? It's just nice to have one from Berners, and they're all scaly ones. But the other side's got a bit of a smiley face on it, mate, innit?
To match mine.
There you go, mate, you know. We'll show you the other side. Right then, guys, if you turn your phones on the side now, you'll see that smack bang in the middle, that sort of circle scales the nose. You've got the smiley face underneath and then the two eyes at the top. How cool. Jim, well done, mate. What do you have it on?
Cheers, mate. I had it on the old faithful snowman.
Get up there.
Fish back up on the top.
Well done, mate. Absolutely smashed it. Let's get this one back and hopefully a few more.
So you're joining me over in peg 2 with Lewis. This is your 4th one of the session so far. Fair play to you, mate. How have you caught it?
This one, I've been using pink magic beans since I got here yesterday, and this morning, obviously there was showing behind the island a bit further away from where I was, and I thought change it up. So I put a purple special mulberry on, 12mm wafter in a solid bag, and yeah,
And
that's
now
the result, £30 on the money.
£30. Come on, you nossers. So you join me in peg 5 with Josh. This was caught on a zig, I believe. You were debating about using a zig. I bet you're glad you're using it now, though.
I am now, mate. Yeah, and I was debating it last night. I didn't want to leave Sunday morning regretting that I hadn't tried everything. So this morning I decided a 3-foot zig, red and black, and it's gone off probably an hour after swimming over the top of it. So
That's good, mate, and it is a beautiful fish. Look at the apple slices on that banger. So congratulations, mate, and here's to more fish for the session. So you join me in peg 16 with Jake. I don't know much of what you're doing, so talk to me about the tactics.
So I've got 2 on the bottom at 27.5 wraps, 2 pop-ups on, with a little bit of bait on.
What pop-ups are they?
I've got Halloween specials on one, and then there's fluoro pineapples on another.
Very nice.
And then chucked a zig out this morning at 11 foot, and I had a drop back on it probably an hour and a half ago, but when I picked up there's nothing there, so.
Just gonna wait and see, I guess, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll redo the rods in a couple of hours, and yeah, hopefully something happens tonight.
Well, I'm gonna say tight lines to you, mate, and
Cheers,
good
mate.
luck.
Right, so you join me over in Lewis's swim in peg number 2. He's had 5 fish, and you just told me it's 330s now, mate.
Yeah,
This one making it the 3rd one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So tell me how you had it, mate.
Right, this morning I had 3 rods out, all on pink, because that's what the bites were coming from. I switched over to the left-hander and I moved it probably 2 rod lengths beyond the island, because I was fishing probably about 5 or 6 rod lengths before. And I thought maybe if I go a little bit shallower, closer to the back, I'll get a few bites. So I put a special mulberry purple in a solid bag over beyond the island, and I had the first bite probably about an hour ago, and I stuck the rod back there on the purple again, and within another hour I've had another 30 pounder.
Well, mate, you've absolutely smashed it. He's 5 fish in, and if there's a man that can grab a 40 pounder, I'm sure this man can. So I'll let you get it down, mate. We'll get some photos and we'll get this one back.
Right, so here it is. This is the 2:30 update. And I remember jumping now. I've actually taken my big coat off. There's this lovely sort of warm wind. So been travelling the same way ever since we've been here, if I'm honest with you. But as you've seen a bit of Jake. Obviously, Lewis is truly getting in on all the action over there. I think he's on 5 now. Tell me if I'm wrong, get in the comments down below. 330s and in peg 2, and fair play to him. Well done, Lewis Smith, smashing it yet again on a ParkerBaits social. Obviously, Josh has gotten in the action, but part of that, it's damn slow. It is very slow, but positives. We are seeing a lot of fish out in front of us. They are proactive. Not the most proactive I've ever seen them, but they are there. They are showing, and they're coming up clean, and you can sort of see that sort of show, feeding show, if you like. Just been over with David the last sort of 2 hours, thoroughly enjoyed it over there. We've just been going over zig rigs. What else did we go over? Hitting the clip, filling a spot and how to do that. We've been doing that this afternoon, so that's been nice. But that is the update for now. And hopefully, over the duration till tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, I think we need to be off. I think Rod's in about 9:30 or something along them lines. But that's plenty of time between now and then for something to happen. All the big ones are due. When I say big ones, I know there's loads of big ones, 54 plus I think it is to be precise when it comes to 40s, and a few 50s thrown in the mix. But imagine, bearing in mind the lake hasn't done a 40, I don't think, in 2 weeks. It's done 36 and a 36 last week, and T had that 36 the week before. So to see one of them absolute nosser, proper 40 plus, a really decent one, that fish has just showed right over the back. Yeah, it would be lovely to see, it truly would. So I've just said I've seen that fish over the back. That was way over the back, sort of in the middle of the bowl, the other side, past the islands. That's interesting. They truly have been showing up and down across the board. I think there's a few little packs of fish, if you like, probably the best way of putting it across, doing their patrol routes and doing what they're doing, but they're definitely having a feed along the way. So fingers crossed, there's the update. I'm going to enjoy lock on, and actually flip my own rods out for a couple of hours now in the peg and just see if we can nick one ourselves. Happy blooming days. So you join me with my mate Joe, and he's back on another ParkerBaits social. And this gentleman and Jim the other side, Mr. Lassie, they always seem to nick one. I literally just said this to Rob before we come round, mate.
Yeah,
Well
mate.
done. Well done. £20 on the nose?
Yeah, £20 on the nose.
And an absolute scaly banger.
Proper scaly banger.
Yeah, isn't it?
It
Truly.
was caught on a 9-foot zig at 26 wraps out.
Love that. Love that. So the zig's doing the action. So definitely not a stranger to catching some fish, but my mate Jim. We went over to my mate Joe, now over to my mate Jim, and he's had one just over £20 and another banger, mate, hopefully.
Brilliant.
Right in front of you, so fingers crossed we can get a few more. But
get the rods back out.
If you haven't checked out Lac Lassie already, make sure you go over to their social medias and go and give them a follow. Right, well, myself, Tallulah and Steve had a little walk around the other side, mate, didn't we? And
We had to come running back.
we did, because Mr. Joe is back in again, and this one's
31-12 on the same zig again, 9-foot, 26 wraps. No longer than 15 minutes, and I've had this.
First 30 out of Berners.
Yeah, first 30 from Berners.
Second fish of this trip, obviously lost one this morning.
Second fish out of Berners.
Get up there, well done. And a massive thumbs up from me. Yes.
31-12, Berners all, second fish. Let's let it go. Yeah, mate, get in.
Absolutely.
Brilliant. Well done, mate.
Right. Yes. Absolutely fantastic. Yes. Buzzing is the word.
So there we go, one for Nick. Bit of a moment this really. So 22, just over £22, and lovely to see Nick in. He's been with ParkerBaits for a long time, and yeah, nice to see you into a banger, mate.
Oh, absolutely love it.
First
Absolutely
Berners
fantastic.
fish, and
Over the moon.
Yes.
Yes.
So there it is, 4 o'clock update. And it just goes to show you it can switch on over the duration of an hour and just go a little bit crazy, as you've just seen firsthand. So if you are on your peg, you are having them, make sure you get that rod straight back out on that spot as quick as you can to maximise your chances while the fish are in your swim. So I'm going to head back round now up to where Rob is and all the people down this end. You've got T in front of me, Jez. Lovely bank this is, and to be fair, everybody's got a good opportunity the whole way around the lake, but yeah, it really would be nice to see some faces around this end, catch some more for sure. So yeah, I'm going to head up now and I'll see you in a bit. 4 o'clock update. Not going to be long, is it? It's going to be bloody absolutely pitch black as well. So I'll see you in a bit. He's in again. You're there in again over there. Oh my. Oh yes.
That is big. That is big.
That is big.
Oh my god. That is humongous, mate.
Is that?
Oh my god, yes! Get in there!
Yes!
Yes!
Oh my god, what a moment. 46, boy, yeah.
£46, 4 ounce.
Oh, that's absolutely brilliant.
Oh my god.
That's a donkey. Oh my days, what has just happened? £46, 12 ounce mirror on a zig. Oh my days.
Blown away, absolutely blown away. Fished all over the world with Ben, and to be here and have this moment with him,
Oh, mate.
is something special.
This is just mental. Oh, mate, that is humongous, mate. Absolutely unreal. £46, 12 at the ParkerBaits social at BERNERS All Fishery. This is why we do it.
This is how we do, baby. ParkerBaits social, like you said, absolutely buzzing. Massive respect for BERNERS. Big shout out to them. Absolute Nosser pig. Yeah, no?
Right, so there she is, all £46 of her caught on a zig at range. I noticed at peg 4 had a couple of bites on zig, so I let them have it from this side, and yeah, £46, unbelievable. Oh, and a PB twice in a session, that's unreal. Oh man. Mate, that is such a donkey. Yes, come on!
Wow, what a moment. So 26 minutes past 4, obviously, you know the last clip, and yeah, blown away, absolutely blown away. What a moment to see Ben with a fish, not just over 40, but sort of well over that, or just over that mid 40 mark, £46 4. Fish called Average Joe. I'm pretty sure a good friend of mine, Jack Stones, had that fish as well and got some bangs with it. So what I'll do is I'll flip them up on the screen now, but you can get a gauge of just how mega this fish is, and fair play to Ben, and it couldn't have happened to a better bloke. So mate, well done, congratulations on the PB, and what an absolute Nosser pig.
I don't really know what to say. BERNERS haul, 22.10. I put a 3-foot zig out earlier. Nothing was working for me. I tried bags, tried a little bit of bait, put a zig out, and yeah, had a couple of beeps on it, hit it, and yeah, Jordan helped me manage to get this one in the net. 22.10, and I'm absolutely buzzing, baby.
Right, so you join me with Ben in, what peg number are we in, mate?
Peg 12.
Peg 12, and it's where the magic's been happening at the moment. So, I mean, we'll take it back, Ben. So, I had a phone call off you, didn't I, the day before we came up here, and you was on a bit of a blanking streak, mate, weren't you?
Mate, it's been a tough winter. I wouldn't say I've done a lot of time, but I've strung a few sessions together since October, November time, and I've done about 15 nights, and obviously to no success. So I've been blanking, big blanking streak, and I was on the social over at B1, B2.
Yeah, end of Feb that was, wasn't it?
End of Feb, and pulled actually a really good peg where the fish were, and this just shows my luck, and all the fish just moved up the other end of the lake, and someone else had it off. Little Jay had it off, didn't he?
Jay did well, yeah, there's a few lads down there that did well, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously we left there and the blanking streak continued, but we've come to BERNERS, and not only has he caught 2 fish, but the first fish being a PB, what was that again, mate? 37...
37...
Was it
12?
12, I think that was right, yeah, 37-12. And how'd you have that one, mate?
That was on a solid bag. I mean, I use solid bags absolutely everywhere, and I wanted to do something a bit different. First time I've actually used a bait boat over here, because I knew that everyone else was going to be bringing one, so I thought, well, if everyone else...
Why not?
So, yeah, just shipped a bait boat out there with literally just a handful of pellet and mini mix in the bags and a little magic bean, and had that one this morning, but yeah, again, it's just luck of the draw, really, isn't it?
It is, mate. I mean, you didn't come out exactly at the start, did you? I think, what'd you have? Was it ball 16?
16.
16. So, I mean, you're over halfway of, you know, most of the anglers have picked their swims already, and you weren't left with much to pick from, was you? So, I mean, you've not done bad for drawing peg 16, but I mean, he had his PB at 37, and then, yeah, he got his rods back out, I think, Was it peg 5 had one on the zig, wasn't it? Was it peg 5, something like that?
5 had one on a 3-foot zig, and I thought that was interesting because there is some weed out there, and I thought maybe the carp are getting their heads down in the weed and they're not so much on the bait. And I was having an hour whether to do like a short little zig or what to do. So I just thought I'd wind the rods in, have a good walk round, have a bit more of a social for an hour, rest a swim for a little while. And on my way back, I saw that peg 4 actually had 2 bites in quick succession, both of them on zigs. So that sort of cemented my thoughts that they're up in the layers, and if they're in front of us, why are people not getting bites over baits? Because they're clearly in the layers. So yeah, tied up an 8-foot zig, whacked it out there, and within half hour, 2 beeps, so I'm having that, and yeah, absolute unit, mate.
I mean, I got woken up from the other side of the lake. I could hear the commotion going on, and I mean, it give you a battle, mate, of a lifetime from what I heard on the other side.
Yeah. I use big leads as well, so I had a 5-ounce lead on there, and for some reason, the safety leg clip just didn't drop the lead. And I'd always prefer to drop the lead on the zigs.
Definitely.
So it stayed really deep. And then when it popped up, it was an absolute unit. The 5-ounce lead is swinging about. And I'm like, oh no, what's going to happen? But yeah, got it in the net. Thanks to Sam next door. He was kept me calm during the fight, sort of dumbed it down a little bit. He was like, no, it's not as big as the other one. And thank God he said that, because it turned out that it wasn't just a little bit
Mate,
bigger,
it was
£9 bigger.
yeah, £46 4, I think we went with in the end. Yeah. Just over 46, and what a fish. It's a named fish in it. What's it?
It's called Average Joe.
Average Joe, that was it. So it's a well-known fish in here.
It got caught last year, slightly heavier, but after speaking to the bailiff, he said that it drops weight quite a lot during spawning, which is obviously when you're at a £45 carp,
you can lose a bit. You can lose a bit.
But yeah, £46 4 ounce. Considering it's just. Is it spring now? Is it officially spring?
I would say so, mate. I mean, end of March now, aren't we? Coming into April now in a week or so. So yeah, I would say so, mate.
Yeah. So, and considering I've done 15 night blanking over winter, it's yeah.
Which winter's tough anyway, mate. For any angler out there doing winter fishing, fair play to you, because the conditions are cold, mate. The wind picks up, and it is. It's not for the faint-hearted, the winter sessions, and it's not easy to be done. But mate, look, you've done an absolute blinder. We've still got tonight to go, through till 9 AM tomorrow morning, mate. And I know he's beat his PB twice, but it can be done again in this lake for sure. I think there's 2 over 50, and there's probably even a few more 40s bigger than that as well, isn't there, in here, mate?
So I mean, I did used to bailiff this place, and it was maybe like 4 years ago I used to bailiff it, and that fish was massive then. And to now actually have it on the bank, I probably pictured it for an angler here before and not really thought much of it. But actually having that in my album now, it's a 46-pounder and a new PB, it's just absolutely unreal. And especially on a social, because like this is why ParkerBaits socials are so good, because of like the camaraderie of everyone. Like they're actually happy for you. Whereas,
we had like 6, 7 people around when you had this fish, mate. You know, people reel in, they come over, they see what's going on, witness someone catching first ever 40, but he's gone way over the halfway and he's getting closer to that 50-pound at 46, and it's just a good thing for everyone to get together, witness each other's fish, PBs, and it's just nice, mate, isn't it? It's a nice time.
Yeah, it's good, mate. It is good. So yeah, absolutely over the moon with that, and yeah, that's why people come to BERNERS all, and
it's a place of dreams, mate. It's a place of dreams.
Make memories like this. So
but looking forward to 24 buckets going over you tomorrow, mate. I mean, as it stands, you're on your own, but anything could change with that again. Someone else could be joining you, mate. But if not, you've got 24 buckets, maybe a cheeky flat spot in one.
I think have I caught the 2 biggest?
Yes, mate, you've had 2 biggest. Yeah, Lewis did have it at 33. He's actually had 2 33s now. Then you had 37 and now a 46, which I would say is hard to beat, but anything's possible at this place, mate.
It's crazy. Like I'm usually all right with getting some numbers of fish behind me, but to have a 37 and then 46 in in the same day.
Oh, definitely,
one was
mate.
at 8 o'clock this morning, and that one was about, what was that, about 3 o'clock?
Must have been, yeah, late afternoon, yeah, towards, yeah.
So yeah, absolutely mental. I don't think the adrenaline is quite what.
It's definitely not, mate. He's still going. He's 4 cups of tea deep, mate, and he's like, yes, I bought a 46-pounder. But look, mate, I'll give you another fist bump again. And yeah, mate, massive well done. And we still got tonight to go. So come on, mate, you can do it. Where do we stand? 15 fish have been out in total, 4 of them being 30-pounders. Lewis Smith having 3 of them, 2 33s and a 30. Ben Lambert breaking his PB at 37. And then let's not forget about the almighty 46 pounder that he had. First ever 40 and won well over halfway as well. So fair play to him. But going into the last evening, I think it's going to be quiet going on from now till early hours. I think it's going to be about the same time as this morning, bite time about 6:30, 7, and a few more fish will come out. So we're going to head back to the boys now over in the swim and see what else is to come.
Well, Sunday morning, I put a bag out last night, 16 wraps on a yellow magic bean, OG fish and mini mix pellet. And this morning, at about 7, it's absolutely torn off, baby, with a 30 pounder on the nose. The other side of this absolute banger, as I say, 30 pound on the nose. And my second ever fish out of Berners Hall, so I'm more than happy. Let's get some pictures, get her back, and let's see Boris in the next hour.
Right, so there it is, David with a new PB. How'd you feel, mate?
Oh, brilliant, over the moon, fantastic. And to get it just literally half an hour before we were packing up. So, yeah, fantastic.
29-1.
29-1.
New PB. Yeah. ParkerBaits social, we're at Berners. Absolutely buzzing for you, mate. And a true scaly banger, proper Berners banger. Should we show you this side? Quickly show the other side. We'll get it back. So there it is, there's the other side, one absolute banger. I think the smile says it all, doesn't it, really? Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, over the moon, fantastic. Yeah, this one's a long time coming, and yeah, just left the rods out there and like went off this morning at like 8:30, half an hour before we're packing up. There she goes.
Now just 24 buckets for you now.
Bring it on.
Right, wow, you can probably just about see me above Tobe's load here, this very full barrow of fishing equipment. But yeah, what a magical moment that was. Obviously, we've done a bit with David on this particular session. First time up Berners Hall, and then going over the PVA bags, refining what he knew already, and he's made it happen. So yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing for him, and a new PB as well. I think his PB before that was low 20. So David, mate, well done when you watch this. You made it happen, mate, and you've done well, so fair play to you. But for now, I'm going to push this absolute monstrosity down there and try and get it in the van. Believe it or not, this ain't even all Toby's bloody gear, mate. He's got loads! Loads! Yes! The social, the match is over, more so a social in this one. The Nossa van, we made it to the van, which I'm happy about. But in a second, we're going to do the presentation. So we're going to go over the fish, the exciting bit really. It's a moment I really love, sort of enjoying it with them, that last bit, and obviously the biggest fish as well. So we've got a trophy for that here at ParkerBaits at Berners Hall. So yeah, really excited for that. Clean up, off time to go home and have a bit of a chill out this afternoon. So I'll see you guys at the presentation. Congratulations on your PBs. Here we go.
Ben, you're doing pretty well there, Ben, I'd say.
Oh! Oh my God. So there it is. If you like this video, guys, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward. And I'll see you all very soon. Peace out.